Hello and welcome to another market update. Today we are looking at what happened in Mississauga real estate for February 2024. All right, starting with all property types, 475 properties sold. That's up 24%. And then when it comes to terminated, suspended, or expired listings, that number was 397 for the month of February. That's up 33% since this time last year. Diving deeper into all property types, we've got 99% list to sold price ratio on average. That's up 1%. 42 average property days on market. That's up 16.6. A word of note, as in every video, if this is your first time watching, first, welcome. And second, property days on market. There's two stats now, property days versus listing days. Property days is the more realistic number because if a property is terminated, expired, and then relisted on the market again, that's a whole new listing for that same property. So sometimes you'll see a property sit and sit and sit, they terminate, reduce the price, relist it, and then it sells in a few days. And then you get the advertising in the mail saying, oh, they sold this house in a few days. Well, that's not entirely true because that listing itself sold within those few days, but the property itself didn't. So another point there is really think or look into the marketing when it's being sent around and what it's actually saying. So anyway, so 42 property days on market is more realistic than listing days on market. For whatever reason, the Toronto Real Estate Board releases average property days for all property types, but only the average listing days for individual property types, which we'll get to in a second. So anyway, so that's up. And the median sold price sitting at $900,000, and that's up 2.3% since February of last year. Going into individual property types, we're starting with condo apartments. So the list to sold price ratio stayed at 98% since this time last year. Average listing days on market is 33, so that's up 18%. And the median sold price ending at $590 for a condo apartment in Mississauga, and that's up just not even 0.5%. So let's just call it flat. On to condo townhomes, list to sold price ratio 101% on average, that's up 2%. 27 average listing days on market, that's up 28.5%. And the median price, $809,000, that's up 3.3%. So this is interesting because they're sitting on the market a little bit longer. However, the median price and the list to sold price ratio are up. So that's showing there is more demand for condo townhomes. Freehold townhomes. Now, I will mention there's not many freehold townhomes in Mississauga. So this is usually where we start to see quite a few of those numbers make big jumps, as you'll see here, because there's just not a lot of data to work with. So for example, if freehold townhomes, let's say for some reason the majority of them just aren't updated or need a lot of work, that sort of thing, and maybe there's one luxury freehold town thrown in, that's going to skew the numbers, just as if, it's flipped. Everything's a luxury townhome that happens to sell for the month. Well, obviously the prices are going to go up on average. So just something to keep in mind, again, when we're talking about these averages and the median sold price. So the list of sold went up 3% to 104% on average, 23 listing days on market, which is down, and the median price is up 7.5% at $1,042,500. So this tells us in a quick nutshell, if you have a freehold townhome, now would be a good time to sell because by these numbers, you're going to get more for the property and it won't spend as much time on the market. And semi-detached homes, this is interesting because list to sold price and the average listing days on market remained flat. It didn't change. So 101 list to sold price ratio, 17 listing days on market. The median price though went up 6% to $1,050,000 for a semi in Mississauga. And last but not least, detached homes saw a 2% increase to the list sold price, ending at 99. 20 days on market, which is down 13%. So they're selling faster. And the median sold price ending at $1,395,000, and that's up 2.3% since February last year. So quite the interesting numbers for Mississauga real estate for February. If you have any questions, leave a comment or contact me directly below and would be happy to have a chat on your real estate goals at this time. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.